G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU, and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival in Alpha 9. And spent a bit of time between videos just going around collecting a few resources. Made the shotgun. Also made myself a projectile pistol and some ammo for it. We've got a few energy bars, we've got a little bit of spoiled food there. Some of this other stuff's probably going to spoil before too long. We've made a detector so we can find the ores. Also, I queued up a few things in here. So we've got... I made some carbon substrate, and that's mainly because that uses plant fibers and stone dust. I wanted to get that so that we've got some on hand for when we need it. Made some items here for the hover... My guy's getting cold. For the hover vessel. I'm not standing close enough to this thing. But in my travels around, what I also found was over here. Silicon deposit. Now that can only mean one thing. Somewhere over here, probably in here somewhere I would think, is the wreckage, which is the Robinson Protocol wreckage. And in order for us to really be able to do our hover vessel, I'm thinking we're going to need to hit level 5. And the reason being that here I can do cargo boxes, I can do a container controller. Really we need to get to level 7 before we can now get the container extension. So yeah, that could be a thing. So we might have to go with a smaller one to start off with the aim of building it up later. So, but we're still going to need some more resources. So we'll be very low on stuff at the moment. We've got hardly any iron to make blocks with and things like that. So we've got our motorbike now. So we're going to head over in that direction. The other thing, at level 5 we can make our armor. We want to be doing that as well. Now it is a bit of a pain using the motorbike around this area because there's a lot of water. So we have to kind of make our way around it as much as possible. I will just stop here for a moment and grab this here for vegetables, which we can then go into our survival constructor. I did make another portable constructor there as well, which we will use solely for biofuel. We've got a little bit of biofuel on us, not a huge amount at the moment. I think I've got the drill is fully loaded. I'm not going to get through that tree. I'm not going to get through that tree either. Through that gap. There we go. Oh, and of course there's some copper there. Not too worried about that at the moment. So yeah, just going to be a bit careful with the water and the motorbike. But that marker over there is kind of where we want to head. Get round here. Now there is an area where we cannot go round. It's this area here. We probably could go round, but it's probably easier just to pick up our bike, make sure that we're not holding anything, and just swim across. Once we get our hover vessel, this will become less of an issue. Although you still have to be careful with the beginner hover vessel with using the hover thrusters. Because they do only raise you up 1.5 meters rather than 3, and their power's not very strong, so it can be easy to put yourself underwater. Now there is some more water around here which I've ended up in while I was coming around gathering resources. I think that might be it now. Should be able to sort of just head straight across. Haven't had any troubles with drones at this point. And you can see on the mini-map up there, we've got an indicator to say, yep, there is something over this direction. We already know. There are still some rocks and things around. Whoa, not too worried about those at this stage. Is that a small wreckage over? We might avoid you for the moment, even though we've got the shotgun. Right, we've got another small wreckage here. Hey, slow down. We'll go and check that out. Grab that. And you can make another one. You can go over. You'll see I tend to queue up 10, even if I don't have the materials to make it. Oh, get up there. That's just more force of habit than anything else. Alright. And another small wreckage. Pick up my bike so that I don't forget it. Alright, so there's the cargo box in this one. They've now changed in one of the patches that your inventory is now on the left, which we all expected it should be. Okay, that's not too bad. We can make use of those. Let's see here. Yeah. Bit of grain there. Not really that huge at the moment, getting the grain. But we will grab these. There's a few of these around. Gives us a little bit of XP, but also means I can queue up some more of those bars. Okay, let's just check out this small wreckage over here. The cobalt. Not much, not really any use to me when there's only 3 of them, but okay. What's that take? 100. Alright. Alright, so now we want to head over here. This must be kind of around where the wreckage is. Get up this hill. Oh, copper deposit. So we found the silicon and the copper. I cannot see anything coming through here. Iron deposit. Okay. So where is the... Alright. This is going to be a swim job. Kind of surprised we haven't come across any spiders yet. I'm sure they're just waiting. They're biding their time. Get up there. Alright, there's the wreckage. I was going to say, this almost looks like another bit of water. So yeah. But it should be possible to sort of come back around this way. Bit of sand around here. That's the Xerax over there. We've got the Talon down here. Luckily, none of this is in anyone's territory, so we should be okay as far as reputation is concerned. What it does mean is we're going to have to do a few trips backwards and forwards. Starting to get cold. How's my leveling going? Remembering that it's a little bit slower because I'm on the hard difficulty. So 25% to level 5, that's not too bad. Let's go to Survival Constructor. There's those. Have something to eat. Let's keep ourselves stocked up there. Alright, now we should be able to put that down. A little bit of lag when we put that down, but a few berries there. Alright, so here's the wreckage. Gonna check that out. There's those. Bit of silicon, bit of copper. Also take all of that. So that's filled us a little bit. There's only that one container on here, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so probably the first thing we want to go for is the iron. I'm going to grab this just for the XP. I could kill these dudes. Might be an option at some point. But at the moment, the problem with killing blood, kill it basically for meat to give myself something to eat. But the main problem with that at the moment is I've got no way of keeping it. So it spoils very fast. We might just grab the wood off of here. So easiest way to grab wood is with the shotgun. Rather than the chainsaw. It's faster, and I don't know whether it's actually resource more efficient. Probably not. It probably uses a few more resources, but it's more fun. Let's face it. So, okay. We've got to be a little bit careful with mining at the moment because of our lack of storage. We want to get it making some blocks so that we can use those for the hover vessel. So 386. $431. $10. 481, and that's given me 50. So it's not much. We do have the other stuff on us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to base. Alright, here we go. Back. Made it safely. Okay, so... Hello. Oh. Get away. Where are you? Come on. Alright. All good XP. What's that done? Yeah, we're still way off. So we've got some blocks, which is good. We can all go in there. Now I have made a water generator as well. I did have this making some of that, so some biofuel. So we'll just grab the water generator to start with. I'm going to go place that down. We want this to be able to make oxygen cylinders. We need the water to be able to do that. Just place it there. And we'll put those in just to start off with. Oh, you are kidding me. Are you serious? What, were they your friends or something? Come on, come back. Well, I suppose if they keep coming, we should level up fairly quickly, hopefully. Alright, suffering hypothermia, get over here. Alright, let's eat something. You can go in there. You could probably make some of that. Alright, so we're going to start on our hover vessel. We have to be careful with the volume side of things. What are they? Volume 80, so there's 4 of those, they're okay. So first thing we're going to do is place down no. And then it only take 18 of these. That's okay to start off with. Now, how far forward do we want to bring this? Don't want it to be, it's not going to be huge to start off with. Probably what we could do is probably on this side, this one's probably easier to do it with, is put those in there. Just transfer these over. Get one of those here as well. We can just store this stuff over here for the moment. Grab that, and then you can go in there. How much is that one? 200. Oh, get over here. Alright. The other thing we're going to need from in here is some cargo boxes. Now these only have 20. Make 2 to start off with. We'll see how we go with that. Alright. Cockpit. Yeah, cockpit. What are we going to go with? Something like that. Hover thrusters. Probably want one there. We're probably going to want one. Was that right on the end one? Yep. There. I'm not going to put the back ones in just yet. Go back up there. Need generator. Lie that down there. All right. Just warm him up a bit. I could move that over towards it, I suppose, but... Alright, you go in there. Can we fit that in there as well? Yep. Okay. Alright, so we need some fuel tanks. This is where we're going to need a few more blocks. We're going to want to put an oxygen tank in. Wondering whether I actually do want those there. Trouble is, do we have the ability to do the multi-tool at this stage? Let's have a look. Tools. Because we have got one. Oh, all right. We don't have Promethium, but we did have one multi-charge here. Actually, I'm reading that wrong. The volume is 20 SU, which is 20 volume for us to pick it up. What the volume it carries is another thing. We could probably pop those in there again for the moment. We're just going to wait for this to... And we'll take the multi-charge. Just tidy this up a bit. You go there, there. Alright, there's our multi-tool. Can almost get rid of the survival tool now. Just reload it. And it is on retrieve blocks. Just recover those. And I think what we'll do is pop that in there and there. And there and there. I think that's the best idea. Let's get back over before we go cold again. Alright, you can go in there. You come over. Okay. So we'll probably put one there, one there, one there. Cargo boxes. And we're going to need a few blocks. Alright, let's go with the blocks. You're going to have to come out like that. Like that, like that. And then probably what we'll do is, will we angle it? Yeah. We'll angle it like that. Just do to there for the moment. Obviously we grab these as we can. Although, now what we probably could do, if we hit F4, should be able to do that. Although because we're bringing them from here, it probably, yep, we can still do that. How much room does that have? Of a vessel, 240 of 250. Okay. So it doesn't have a lot. We can bring those around. Up to there. And we're going to need to bring those over. That one. We are going to want a headlight at least, so we might have to just put that one there. Yeah, we can just go like that. Alright, getting too cold. What we can do is fill these in while we're standing here warming up. Can we get that one in? Yep. That. And go like that. Go up there. Have to adjust some of this. Well, it's okay. Go like that. Now this hasn't got any defences on it, obviously. You can come along here. No, you can't because I don't have enough blocks. Come down there. Down there. Few blocks left. Stop telling me I'm moving out of the range because I'm not that interested at this point. that. And with the light. Go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. That means I just need to fix that block there. That one and that one. Which means that one needs to come out. And we need to put in one of these. So, alright. That one there can come out. That one there can come out. Now these ones have to be a little bit different. These need to be the big ones, because I want it to cover the entire back. There. Okay. Not the prettiest thing I've ever seen, but should do the job, hopefully. Guess we'll find out. The right way. It is. Nice. Alright, so that just leaves us with a light to put in the front. As I said, pretty basic. Probably pretty boring, but we can go in there. A little bit of fuel. And in here, can we make... Really? They're locked? Let's have something to eat. You can get them down. 3. Okay, hover vessel. Give me the spotlights. And I'm thinking give me a fridge as well. Although we haven't really got anywhere to put the fridge, have we? Yeah, well, we could probably put the fridge at the top. It's not really a huge thing at the moment. Up in here, because we haven't put the blocks in here yet. Oh, give me that. Oh, wow. Well, that just threw me out, didn't it? Okay. So, hover vessel, these things, that's the most important. Can't make the fridge in this one, so that's okay. Main thing is the spotlight, so we can at least see where we're going. There we go. Right, now, let's slow. Should be this one. I should be able to put a spotlight one in, a sloped one in. And it should still be straight, but we'll find out. Alright, let's jump in. P for power, manage the fuel, because we don't want it to put everything in there. It's only 6%, as you can see, it's not very much at all. And what we might be able to do is, we can't do that. We go to devices, group them. We can access the cargo boxes. Dump those in there. These will keep on us. Be careful with the biofuel. Yeah, so that light is going straight ahead even though it's on an angle. Still need to put those blocks in there. That seems to work okay. Alright. Let's just try something here and just have a look. Sometimes, yeah, it's heavier at the back. So you see how it's being pushed down at the back there? We might have to add another hover engine in the back here, just to try and even that out a little bit. Probably not a bad thing to be on that angle. But yeah, I could see it causing a problem maybe at some stage. We'll just flick it off for the moment. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to make another one of those. That's going to take a little bit of time. I'll probably sleep through the night to do that. And then we can head out tomorrow and start using it. Maybe go over and see how much ore we can pick up with this thing. But also do a bit of exploration around and see what we can see. So this is definitely only a very first hover vessel. It is not designed for getting into any sort of combat whatsoever. So if we get attacked in it, it'll be a matter of run. So let's just fill those in while we're here. That just completes that off. As I said, very boring. Possibly make it smaller, but I think that should be okay. That should get us moving at least. A little bit better than the motorbike. I will keep the motorbike on us just in case, just in worst case scenario. But all in all, I think that worked out quite well. Let me know what you think in the comments. So, gonna call it here. Hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.